Hey, I'm Jessica, and I'm an elimination guide. Welcome. It just came to me that when I am feeling stressed, overburdened, weighed down, then I must ask myself, what do I need to eliminate? What do I need to discard? Where do I need to lighten my load? It's really that simple because elimination is incredibly powerful. Because everything that kept you stuck will come to the surface. The cravings, the justifications, the I'll start tomorrow voice. Through elimination, you will learn that if you let these things win, you'll stay where you are. But if you choose differently, if you commit to yourself, everything changes. Only when we begin to eliminate can we then curate and accumulate with real intention. And this is more sustainable than saying yes to everything, having yourself completely booked up with a bunch of nonsense things to do. When we can eliminate enough to curate and accumulate with intention, then we can put repetition into action, because it's the repetition, right, that we are creating the cycles in which we're living by, and the habits that we have. They're all created through repetition. How can I revitalize my repetition? How can I restore? How can I restore the actions that I'm taking on repeat? Or how can I reinvigorate the actions that I'm taking daily in order to sustain the life that I choose to live? Because ultimately, it's you that got you where you find yourself today. The circumstances, situations, and relationships are the result of your actions, choices, and beliefs. So, if you find yourself being in a state of disappointment and despair, it's you that you must evaluate. It's time to take inventory and make different choices for more likable outcomes. If you like what I'm sharing with you, go to the link in my bio, download the elimination guide that I've created for you, and join my subscription to stay up to date with where we can go next through community. My sole focus is to create community for us, for our expansion. Because I have been in the process of expansion since my first decision to let go of everything I had, including family, including my home country, and start new. So when you begin to feel resistant, when I begin to feel resistance, I ask myself, what must be eliminated? And when I feel overwhelmed, I ask myself, what must I repeat? So, what daily actions have I intentionally accumulated into my life so I can now put into practice and repeat these things daily? And as long as I'm liking the results, I can continue repeating what it is that I have consciously put in place for me to do. And when I'm producing results that I don't want to experience, then I must go back, reassess, readjust, and realign and ask myself, what is it that needs to be eliminated? What is it in my life that I need to discard? Is it a belief? Is it a person? Is it a certain type of food? And then I rewire what it is that needs to be revamped, renewed, so that I can continue on through my day with the most energy, with the most clarity, and the most curiosity, and the most wonder. Because that's what this is all about. I have been blessed to feel the gravity of what it's like to have a life to live. My first confrontation with death was when I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 16. Then my next confrontation, I had many confrontations with death, and I began working in funeral homes, and I ended up with a degree in mortuary science. So death for me and eliminating has been like a part of my life from the very beginning, and how I have been practicing what I share with you for years and years and years. And it's just now that I'm beginning to build myself up, build up myself here in this video, getting past my fears, going past myself, not holding back, and instead taming the voices that I hear that try to remind me not to create, not to make a video. I should feel shy. I should feel this, and this. I don't want to. And so it's just now that I'm realizing I truly have the power to follow through with what it is that's going to bring my dream into reality.